water in an engine, is not that what mechanics warn you about. But what if I told you BMW is using water on purpose, not to destroy engines, but to make them faster, cooler, and more efficient? Welcome back to Tech Explorer 31. Today we're diving deep into the BMW water injection system, a high-tech solution straight out of motorsport that's quietly revolutionizing performance engines. Water injection is a technology where a fine mist of water is sprayed into the intake manifold or directly into the combustion chamber of an internal combustion engine. The goal is simple but powerful: cool down the intake air. When water vaporizes, it absorbs a significant amount of heat. This lowers the temperature of the air-fuel mixture entering the engine, which in turn reduces the risk of pre-ignition or knocking, a major limiter in turbocharged engines. Colder air is also denser, meaning more oxygen gets packed into each combustion cycle. That allows the ECU to advance timing, increase boost, and push the engine harder, all while staying safe. Believe it or not, water injection was first used in World War II aircraft engines to increase power during dogfights. Later, racers in the 80s and 90s experimented with it, often using water-methanol mixtures. But BMW refined and reintroduced it in a production car with a modern twist: pure water, computer-controlled injection, and precision engineering. The first production BMW to feature this was the BMW M4 GTS, a limited edition, a track-focused monster with a mission to redefine performance. So how does it work in the M4 GTS? At the heart of the system is a 5-liter water tank, neatly tucked into the car's trunk. This tank feeds a high-pressure pump, which delivers water to 3 injectors mounted in the intake plenum, one for every 2 cylinders. The water is injected only under specific conditions, usually high load and high RPM, where intake temperatures are at their highest. The engine's ECU precisely controls when and how much water to spray. BMW claims the intake air temperature can drop by up to 25 degrees Celsius, allowing for significantly more aggressive boost pressure and ignition timing without risking knock. The result, an increase of about 49 horsepower over the standard M4, taking the M4 GTS to 500 horsepower, and cutting 0 to 100 km per hour to just 3.8 seconds. So what did BMW achieve with this? An extra 10% power boost, reduced thermal stress on the engine, increased reliability during track sessions, and a cleaner burn with lower emissions during high load operation. It's a brilliant example of using simple physics and smart electronics to solve a very modern problem. But of course, it's not without challenges. You have to refill the water tank every 5 to 10 full throttle sessions. The system adds weight and complexity. It's effective mainly at high RPM and high load, so daily drivers may not benefit much, and if the tank runs dry, and the ECU switches back to a safer map, reducing power. Still, for enthusiasts and racers, the trade-off is worth it. BMW water injection is not just a gimmick, it's a throwback to old-school racing tech, reinvented with modern engineering for the street. It shows how innovation doesn't always mean reinventing the engine. Sometimes, it just means using water in a smart way. Could we see this technology in future M models, or even in daily commuters? Only time will tell. If you enjoyed this deep dive, hit that like button, subscribe to Tech Explorer 31, and let me know in the comments. Would you trust a water-injected engine in your car?